Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. You get fairy dust. I get fairy dust. Amelie gets fairy dust. Where is she? Oh, so cute. Okay, let's talk about getting a grief counselor. It would be extra support. So if you you don't need it unless you do, unless but if you would like some extra support, it might be helpful. But I just wanted to put a plug in that one of the coolest things I think about being a grief counselor or being someone's grief counselor is that it's the one area of therapy that is not stigmatized at all in society. And people, you can easily say, oh, my grief counselor, this, that, or the other. So it's kind of if you even wanted to start therapy at some point, it's a great way to start because you're with somebody and you can just say my grief counselor. And another benefit of having that is, how we talked about people like pushing you away, or like distancing themselves or walking on eggshells around you because you're grieving. It can put your family and your friends at ease. It's just like, it's like, oh, are you gonna be okay? Da da da. Yeah, I have an appointment with a grief counselor this Thursday. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Like, so they're just so happy that you're getting what you need from a professional. So I just wanted to, voice that. I said you don't need it, and we don't, but we could always use some support. So again, and the reason I am repeating the whole thing, like you don't need a grief counselor, is because to emphasize that you are built for this. You are built. Your psyche, can do this. This is a normal, natural part of life. What's she doing? Normal, natural part of life. And it sucks and it's hard. It's hard as fuck. But it is. And it's yours. And I never want you to feel like anything about it is there's something wrong with you. You're grieving perfectly, regardless of what's going on with you. Like, if you're sad, you're happy, you're confused, you're distant, you're have anxiety, whatever it is, that's exactly right. And how do we know? Because that's what's happening. So, but I do want to say, and then just remind you again, another reason why to go to grief counseling is for a person to help you with your functioning. There's that word again, functioning. We want to do whatever we can in this time where we're just, experiencing a horrific nightmare, that someone can help us solve problems, someone can, give us some support which will raise our functioning. So those are the two cases for going to therapy or going to see a grief counselor. And if you don't go see a grief counselor, you can see a regular therapist and call that person your grief counselor, because every therapist, is familiar with, knows how to handle grief. Like, it's just part of like what we do anyway. But some people have special training, that's what I do. I have special training. So, yeah, so, cause not all grad schools offer a grief class. And so mine did, and that's all I ever wanted. So, anyway, so I hope that's helpful. Anyway, but yeah, there's no stigma to it at all. Like, people are so excited to hear you've got a grief counselor. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Bye-bye.